Yeah.
Yo.
What's going on, people? It's your boy Marvin Lattimore.
Uni Francis.
And this is another edition of Welcome to My Hood Film. Uni's cracking, brother.
It's been a long, grueling week.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's been a long, grueling week.
And it's only a Wednesday right now when we're recording this.
Man, yeah, it sure is. And it's just one of them weeks.
Yeah, it is. This is our first episode of August 2023. Welcome to My Hood Film. We appreciate y'all for watching us with us again, and we appreciate y'all for listening to us again over the airwaves on Spotify, Anchor FM, Apple and Google Podcasts, and so much more. Watching us on YouTube as well. Basically, what we do here is myself, Marv, and my boy Uni right here. We take nice, friendly people like this lovely lady right here who's going to introduce herself in a little bit, and we believe that they haven't seen a lot of hood films in their life or no hood films at all. And we are going to introduce them to the lovely genre that is mostly slept on for good reasons, known as hood films. But there is fun to hood films, so we're going to have some fun with it. We have a movie that we showed her for the first time, kind of almost all our first times in a sense for this one. But there's a special reason we showed it. So let's introduce our guest first, and then we're going to go into that in a minute. But state your name, gangster.
Hey, I'm Candyce Musinski.
Wait,
do you say your last name?
That last part again, yeah.
Musinski.
Musinski.
Yeah, like music, Musinski.
Music with a ski at the end.
With a ski at the end.
With
okay.
Polish at the end.
Yeah.
Okay,
Polak.
Oh, Polak.
Yeah,
Okay.
Irish and Polish.
Irish
Big
and
dumb drunk. Hey!
Where you from?
I'm from West Pittston, Pennsylvania, originally.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's a very small town.
Okay.
Very, very small. It's like, I think it's like 3,000 people, population. Very small.
That's a small town. Okay.
Yeah.
So movie.
Maybe 15.
Maybe 15.
It's something small though. It's very small.
That's
still small.
That's some public schools in New York.
Yeah.
That's facts, yeah. I graduated with like 100 people.
Ugh.
70, 100, I don't know.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the movie that you got to see today was basically a little more like that because it was a small town.
A little bit, yeah.
Being in a small
I was
town.
like getting vibes. I remembered things. It was weird, little flashbacks.
What was the name of the movie we showed you? Do you remember?
Yes,
Okay.
Held Up.
Held Up. Okay.
I almost said Stick Up, but yeah, Held Up.
It don't even matter.
No.
Same shit.
Either way is fine.
Yeah,
so
it don't even
we're
matter.
gonna talk about that in a moment. But first off, have you ever seen a hood film before in your life?
The only thing I was thinking was the Leprechaun movies. The Leprechaun in the Hood.
Okay, so you saw both of
Love
them.
that, yeah, and I loved
you did
those.
too.
When I was a kid, I loved those.
Right.
Honestly, like off the top of my head, and what I just saw, I don't know what what a hood film is actually.
Okay.
I don't know
Low
what
budget,
constitutes.
Stars
Yeah.
a rapper, didn't release in theaters.
Yeah. Sometimes
Whoa.
it could
Yeah.
it could be centered in the hood,
Yeah.
but
What
it
about,
does vary,
like-
like what we saw today.
What about like Dawn of the Dead then?
Nah.
No. Why would you think that? No disrespect.
That's super hot black dudes in it for like he's basically he's not the main role, but he has to be the main role maybe.
Okay. Wait.
When they go on the mall and everything, and he's got the baby and all that.
Wait, that movie with Ving Rhames? That one?
I can't remember anybody's
okay.
name.
Dawn
Like
of the
anybody in
Dead.
the movie actually.
Yeah, because I was like.
Dawn of the Dead, right?
I know what
Like,
you're talking
they get
about.
stuck in the mall.
Oh yeah, and the guy from Modern Family.
And it kind of feels, I don't know, right? Like it's.
Nah, that's not what we're talking
No,
about.
that's I get
It's
what
gotta
you're
be
saying.
lower
Shit like
budget.
Belly.
So
Yeah,
that's
shit
not a
like
hood
that.
film in that sense
Yeah.
because that's
Okay.
that's a little more mainstream.
Yeah.
Okay.
Although there
Totally.
there was hood elements.
Hood elements.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
That I could see. Yeah.
but there wasn't a hood
Yeah.
film.
Yeah.
James Gunn wrote that. He's not doing hood films.
I did not know that. So
Yeah.
now that we know that
Yeah.
it's not a hood film.
The only thing he does is trauma. That's it.
That put the nail in the coffin
Yeah.
right there. So
Yeah. I don't think, honestly, guys, I'm like
It's
ashamed,
okay.
but I don't think I've really seen
You're
any
from
of
West Pittston, Pennsylvania, so we're
That's
not expecting
true,
you
but
to
I've
get
seen a lot of films in my life.
No,
I
you
just,
good.
it's
You-
kind of weird.
you said Leprechaun in the Hood. So
That's a good one.
That's good.
Yeah, that is.
That's your one right
Straight up.
there.
Yeah, yeah.
So you got two that you can put on the wall. You know what I'm saying? you got it. That's why I asked. I was like,
I
if you
feel
saw
good.
both of them, then that's two
Yes,
right there. That's
definitely.
two more than a lot of guests we had on
You
here.
didn't need to see that second one.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
exactly. You didn't really need.
I could have stopped
You
at
did not
the
need
first.
to see the second one.
That's
That's
right.
facts. That's facts. So
Yeah.
okay, so we know now what we know. We explained it. So just give us a brief rundown of what you saw in this film that we showed you.
Like the plot?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. If you could think of a plot, think of a plot.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't figure out the plot until like 3/4 of the way in, honestly. And I forgot the name of the movie, which threw me off too, because I was waiting for something to happen. And then finally I was like, oh, this is called Held Up. Like, okay, this is going to be the movie. Basically, Jamie Foxx and his girlfriend are in Nevada for some weird reason for what he thinks is like a nice vacation.
Yeah.
And they get stuck in like some hick town, and they get a fight, and she leaves with like some like gay cowboys, like a truck full of gay cowboys. Very weird. And she like leaves him. He gets his car stolen by some thing, whatever that was.
Androgynous.
Yeah, it was freaking me out. We don't know the child's name. And then he gets stuck at the convenience store while a couple people come in and rob it, or try to, and they're horrible. And it's a comedy, I think. It's like it's got funny elements, but it's just a lot. It was a lot of plot. Yeah, it was. But I guess that's pretty much it. After that, that's the whole rest of it. And all that happened beforehand within the first 10 minutes. So then all the rest of it is just them being held up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. We can live with that.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
You got it. Yeah.
I'd love to see the real synopsis, actually.
Okay. I mean, we could make that happen.
Yeah, I would
anytime.
love to see
You can
that.
find a real synopsis. It doesn't deserve me looking it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
So,
You're right.
Because you basically said
We
it.
don't need
like,
clicks on it.
My
Yeah.
IMDb has 2 descriptions, but obviously we're going to, in the interest of time, we're going to give you the shorter one.
Okay.
So it says, what should have been a romantic getaway turns into one hilarious debacle after another when Michael's woman dumps him in the desert where he gets carjacked by a teenager and he is taken hostage in a stick-up at the local Sip and Zip.
That's actually what I just said.
There you go. Yeah.
Ah, that's perfect.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I saw what I saw. Yeah, I saw what I saw. That was good.
The other quick thing, the other person that put a synopsis here just put, the Stockholm Syndrome asserts its effect. That was...
You know what? They're not wrong.
You got to see it
Fam
to believe
did a
that. Yeah, you
deep
got to see it.
Yeah.
Fan went on IMDb.
Yeah.
And
You did
dive.
not like that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's so quick facts.
Jesus.
Real quick. Quick facts. The release date was May 12th in the year 2000. So this was May 12th in the year 2000, and it was filmed in Arizona. It wasn't even filmed in the hood. It was filmed in Arizona.
Yeah.
It was filmed in Grand Canyon.
I knew it.
It was actually filmed
I
in the
recognize
Grand
it.
Wow,
right
what a
away.
waste
Did
of
I
money.
not call it?
Yeah.
What a waste of resources.
The very first thing was just canyons, and I was like, is this the Grand Canyon?
Yeah.
And they're driving, by the
Usually
way.
use stock footage.
Just driving around the Grand Canyon, just like with the, just a ledge right there, and they're just driving around, the two of them. I said, this cannot be right.
So here's the question now, because for Uni,
Oh gosh.
you can answer it too if you want. Uni loves to know this fact all the time. So now that you know they went to the Grand Canyon, what do you think their budget was? We always talk about the budget for these
Ooh.
films.
I didn't see the budget. I saw the box
God.
office.
No, as I said,
The
you
box
can
office
take a
is
shot in the
bad.
dark. Take a
I'm
shot
gonna
in the
say
dark.
$3 million.
$3 million. And you say?
Jesus, I was gonna do like less than $1 million.
That's
Okay.
hilarious.
The budget was an estimated $8 million.
$8 million?
Yep.
This shit flopped
And
bad.
opening
Box
weekend,
office.
it made $1,911,007. And that was
Yeah.
just in the U.S.
Yeah.
The worldwide gross altogether was $4,705,631.
Did they include
Bowl.
today? Did they know we watched
I
it?
know, right?
Yeah.
Oh, we ain't paid for it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's
no,
true.
no,
It's
you-
free.
that's
It
why
was
I
free on
said on
Amazon
YouTube.
Prime, baby.
That's right.
Yeah, it was
Damn.
free on Amazon Prime, so we was good.
Amazon Prime don't give you nothing for free.
Wow. Woo. Damn.
You know what? He had any given Sunday that same year. He's fine. Rosa Sanchez was in Rush Hour 2. She's fine.
I guess
Yeah.
he just wanted
You
a
don't
little
want- you
chump
don't want-
change.
She's
I
fine.
don't know.
Everyone in that movie is fine except for the.
Great cast. By the way, great
Yeah.
cast. Great
Yeah.
cast.
Also, fun fact too, it was original working title was just called Inconvenienced.
Yeah, that's terrible. Terrible. That's a white person made that up.
I
No
was gonna
offense.
say
A
the
white
same
person.
This was
thing.
inconvenience from us watching.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Inconvenienced.
Oh, the original cast was wow. So this was a hood film because the original cast was Rob Schneider, Lisa Kudrow, and Janine Garofalo.
Oh!
And Rob Schneider dropped out 4 days before the filming began.
That's hilarious.
And his replacement was
Foxx.
Iron Man himself, Robert Downey Jr.
Shut the hell up.
Stop
it.
Until the film fell apart and Downey was not in it, and then they brought it back with Jamie Foxx.
Oh.
Shut up.
Yeah.
So
Robert
this man
Downey
took like a
Jr.
third job. That's crazy.
He was the third option.
So this was a vacation. It's like, I'll go to Vegas for a couple of a quick minute, get some quick check.
Yep.
Blow all that money at the casino anyway.
Yep.
All right, he don't even care if he did well or not. I got
Robert Downey Jr. That's my second celebrity fuck.
That's crazy.
So yeah.
He was drugged out at that time. So
yeah, that would have been good. I mean, Jamie was good too, but that would have been very different.
That would have been very different. It would have been worse.
It would have been worse.
Even back then, Robert Downey Jr. is too good for this.
Yeah. He found a way.
Even his most drugged out, like, you don't need to be doing this, bro.
Yeah.
It was rough.
You were Sherlock Holmes. You're fine.
Yeah. So let's
you do real movies.
Yeah. So now that we got that, let's get into it. Let's get into it. So basically, and what's funny because even when you look at like the cover, it makes it seem like Nia Long was gonna be doing a lot more
sluttier shit. Right. Except she was like a little like, I'm the mean girlfriend.
But we've seen hood films like this where like we've seen films where Coolio, the rapper, God rest his soul.
The rapper, really?
Yeah, no, right? Like he was doing like the writer, right? Yeah.
The most famous motherfucker they can get, they're gonna give him top billing. It don't matter. You got 5 minutes screen time. 4-second screen I did with Little Kim and set up. She ain't show up to the end of the movie to be a judge.
Yeah.
She had 5 minutes screen time. Plastered her name all over the fucking.
Are you kidding me?
No, we're not.
Jesus.
Even in the film you saw, your first hood film, Leprechaun in the Hood, he wasn't even on the cover. He just randomly showed up, and they were like, "Coolio, what are you doing?"
That's right.
Even he looked at the screen like, "I don't even know."
Yo, oh my God.
But they pushed Ice-T on that one though.
They did, but at least
the fuck out of him.
At least
he was actually in it though.
Yeah, he had a role. He had a role.
Sometimes they only get a role. Yeah.
It was like he stumbled on the set by accident. And was like, "My bad." But
that's no, stay.
They're playing themselves. That's not acting.
Right.
Acting. You just came here for a check.
Got the check. So this movie, thankfully, nobody played themselves. But what was your thoughts going through your mind when you were watching this and going down the rabbit hole?
Well, like I said before, I was just trying to figure out what was going on. I was just dying to, like, I was excited, actually. I was kind of excited because the cast was great. I was like, all right, what's going to happen next? And basically nothing happened. So that's what pissed me off. I was like, I just wanted, I don't know, I wanted them to, like, go to Vegas, go to the casino, like, just anything except, like, stick around in this place, you know?
No, it's called Held Up. It's right in the title.
I know, but my soul wanted me to go somewhere else, you know?
You wanted something that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, and I wanted to, like, Nia to come back, just throw all her shit off and bang him on the car, and, you know, I wanted shit to get crazy, but
I wanted shit to
it did not get crazy. It just got weird.
Nia Long was there for a check. She did 2 days of filming.
Yep.
She had maybe 10 minutes of screen time.
Yeah.
Total.
So I was basically just waiting. I was like in anticipation for the next exciting thing, which was not much.
Not much. Some things exciting, but not much.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't horrible.
No.
It wasn't horrible. No. You know, I stuck through and I was interested the whole time.
This is a terrible movie, folks, but it's kind of entertaining. It is entertaining. Like, you buy 17% Rotten Tomatoes, but I was like, I'm not mad that I saw it.
I'm not either.
I'm not mad at it.
No, I'm not mad either.
Yeah, I laughed.
I was telling them this film used to come on Comedy Central just randomly in bits and pieces, even on BET. And
we never saw the whole thing.
Never saw the whole thing.
It's so weird to see it as an adult, and you just see the whole thing.
All I saw,
oh, wow, this is whack.
Yeah, the only scene I ever kept coming to was the scene where the little kid in the convenience store.
Oh, the little kid!
And he sees
they played all the commercials, y'all.
Yeah, and he walked up and was like, "Are you P. Diddy?"
That's the only I remember.
I'm sorry, it was Puff Daddy.
Oh yeah, Puff Daddy.
Oh yeah, he was fucking P. Diddy.
It was that time.
It was Puff Daddy. You're right. And he was just like,
and he did look like Puff Daddy. He had that outfit on.
That was made a little bit funny because
that was all right.
I can see it.
Yeah.
I can see it.
Yeah.
But
definitely not, but it's like...
It was a perfect place for it because in a real world setting...
Yeah.
Obviously a white person... I'm not
Jamie Foxx.
It's okay.
Jamie Foxx has a range of playing
Speak your
Puff Daddy.
truth.
In that town, they would have missed,
Oh yeah.
I think it's him, but
100%.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But in
my mom would say that right now.
Yeah.
She would like walk in the room and be like, "Is that Puff
they would be like,
Daddy?"
that's Jamie Foxx. Yo, that's homie from In Living Color.
Yeah,
So they would have known. Or the Jamie Foxx show by that time.
Yep.
But yeah, they would have known. You know what I mean? So it is a funny vibe. But was there like a character you was rooting for in the movie or something like that?
Oh my God, it's Sarah Paulson all the way. I just was so interested in her. I couldn't take my eyes off her because she wouldn't stop overacting like insanely. Like she was like supposed to be like the dweeby girl in like a little sundress.
If I die tonight, I'ma make it look pretty. Yeah, I'm in your spot, yeah, I'm in your city. Acting real rude, bad attitude. Acting real goofy, but if I cuss you out, I'ma make it look pretty.
And then she suddenly takes a bath in a baby pool.
Yeah.
You really got to see it.
Yeah.
And
That was pretty.
she suddenly gets hot, like Sarah Paulson hot. Like her voice deepens. She takes off the glasses. Another great 90s, early 2000s move. And she's like this hot slut. And like, I just loved her story. I thought, and then she ran off with the cartel.
He wasn't cartel. Don't do that.
I know. He was not.
She ran over with the
This
the
lady
anti-hero?
she had more.
She
had a
the guy
big-
that came to rob them initially.
Right.
She
the
ran off
main
with
bad
him.
guy. There's
She
no
gave
bad
him one
guy.
smooch,
Yeah.
and she was going to Mexico.
She kissed him in front of. First of all,
Tell me.
she's downplaying the hotness. This chick looked completely different by the third act. Every act, she got hotter.
Yeah.
Like a Pokemon. She went from Pikachu to Raichu, where like her hair was completely different.
Yep.
Her vision got fixed because I wear glasses, so I know what a motherfucker
Her glasses
looks like.
were gone.
Right. They were gone, but she could see. Her eyes were open. Like, no, you never need the glasses.
Or maybe she couldn't see, and that's why she made out with the Mexican dude.
No, 'cause she kissed Jamie Foxx sexually at the end too.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
He was able to see the cheeks.
Yeah. You were like, okay.
Yeah.
They she should have had a second billing and said Nia Long didn't do shit. She wasn't baiting herself.
Yeah.
Sarah Paulson was fucking doing a hot girl shit.
Just doing serious hot girl shit.
Yeah, it was insane.
And
Like,
just
wait a
like,
minute.
just like so nonchalant.
Yeah.
Like I said, pouring in the bath, just sitting in this little baby pool while everybody's being stuck up, and she's just like, and we're like,
Yeah, she's
wait, what's
playing
that?
with a guy.
We were all like, what's happening?
It was so jarring.
It was
She
very
Went
jarring.
from like scared to like I'm just gonna bait him.
Her and Doritos, like,
Hey, like little. Hey, you got a real gun? I got a squirt gun. I'll squirt you in the face. Kiss him in front of the cops. Her boyfriend shows up. Like, you fucking this other bitch.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, and she's like, I'm fucking these dudes in here right now, so.
Yeah. She didn't do that. That would have been better. It might as well have been.
She might as well have been.
Might as well have been.
That's what I'm saying. She gave off the vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was so
Sonny
stupid.
didn't give a fuck. He left. He was like, all right.
She had the most character development of anybody in the movie.
In any movie I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Actually,
It's almost unrealistic.
it's actually the most I've ever seen. Yeah, 2 totally different characters from start to finish.
Right.
Which
Good
I
range for her.
enjoyed.
Yeah,
I
that's
enjoyed
some good
very
range.
much.
Like,
Yeah, so she was great.
Jesus.
Yeah, do you guys like
Yeah,
any?
make 'em
Who was your
kinda good.
favorite?
She's definitely my second favorite, at least.
Oh, who was yours then? The first.
Who's the first? You know who I like? The old
You just
lady.
name her your second. You don't even know
The
your
old
first.
lady.
Yeah, the old.
Oh, she was good.
First of all, everybody in this movie is an idiot. Nia Long is dumb.
She was
Sarah
very
Paulson,
dumb in it.
she's kind of dumb a little
character,
bit.
not the actual.
Yeah.
folks.
I don't know her real. I don't know the
You don't know
character.
the names. Remember that.
Yeah.
but you know
She
the
knows
characters.
she's good.
Yeah.
Fuck, whatever. She knows she's good.
She played the crafts at the table. She's fun.
But it was just
Jamie
a
Foxx
blah.
is real
blah.
dumb.
Yeah, it was blah.
Yeah. She's just
Like,
a
I can't
dumb.
remember one line that either of them said that was funny or
They were
good.
bad lines.
Like,
They were just
Or
bad.
a line that who said the old person? Or
no, the Jamie or Nia, like, neither of them had, like, distinct good lines.
No.
Like, the old lady had better ones. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she the only smart person. I'm gonna see people fuck up. This is gonna be a good show.
Alon was
I roll.
Yeah.
I like how she was calling out the sheriff for dumb plans. Like, why don't you
Yep.
cut the power?
that
In
was
the fuck.
that was one of the best lines.
That was
I
one
don't
of the
even know
best
why they
lines.
made her say that.
I know.
They needed. I think they realized like we need someone in here that's not an idiot.
Yeah.
She
She need to be a proxy for the
She was like,
audience.
how you gonna talk to him? You cut off the power.
Yeah, I go
Like,
talking
what?
in color power. It's fucking the desert in the summertime. The sun ain't gonna go out until 9 o'clock. It's probably 4 o'clock right now. You cut
Yeah.
off the power. If anything, it's not gonna help them. You might make them more hot because they got no AC.
She gave constructive criticism.
Yeah,
which
nah,
was so
she
good.
shat on these dudes.
But
No,
she
but at
was
the same
like
time,
she was
she
an
did,
old
yes.
woman, so she
Yeah.
got
Yeah.
to be like kind of rude and
Yeah.
get away with it.
she got to be kind of rude because she was right. What you gonna
was right.
say? Like you were right. I
She
fucked that up.
wasn't
Yeah.
rude. She was right.
She was right. That's a big difference.
Let's
Yeah.
make sure we
Correct.
zero in on that.
She was
Yeah.
Real
correct.
good, you know what I'm saying? So,
Right.
because it was just like, what? Like, every time. Because if I was standing there and I heard that old woman say that, I would have been like, yeah, actually, she right. Like, why would you?
And that's what one of the cops said. He's like, she got you there,
Got you
boss.
there.
Like, yeah.
And by the way, just so the audience knows, this is just an old woman that
Yeah.
got pulled out a lawn chair with her
Yeah.
husband out of nowhere
I don't think she had
and
a
watched
thing.
the stick up.
Yeah,
That's
it.
what happened.
Also day.
Yeah,
And watch these people
that was her
fuck up.
character, and she was
And
one
you
of the
know
best
what?
ones. So that gives you an in on the
That's
movie.
my favorite character. I would do the same thing. I'm gonna watch these idiots, incompetent fools
Yeah.
fuck up.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
call them out on stupidity. Somebody needs to do it.
It's so
Everybody
stupid.
here was dumb.
Yeah, that's true. Everybody was dumb. Especially the guy who was robbing the place in the first place.
Oh,
Yeah.
He had to be one of the worst.
Rosa Sanchez was dumb.
He had a lot of
His friends
potential.
his friends was worse.
His friends was
Yeah,
dumb.
that's
left
true.
him.
Yeah, they
They
were.
left him.
They left him.
Yeah, but character-wise too. It
Yeah.
was just very all over the place.
Because now when you,
You know?
I mean, I'll bring it up later, but
The store owner wasn't dumb.
nah, he wasn't there. He was just a dickhead.
He was a dick.
Yeah,
He was a
he was just a dickhead. That's why he got. That's why he got his comeuppance at the end of the
Yeah,
movie.
Guess I could give you the change for that 50. Ooh.
He deserved that.
Now they hit him with the do the right thing. Because remember, do the right thing. The guy had the pizza shop.
Yeah.
And even though he was,
That's not the same thing.
he was a little bit of
Yeah,
a dickhead.
yeah.
But when shit got real, they destroyed his pizza shop.
Yeah.
When shit got real, it was like, so like, we was like, I'm tired of this. Destroy this
I
whole
mean,
pizza
this shit
shop.
got destroyed because the cops were incompetent and they shot the bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
And nobody wanted to help anybody at the end.
but
So.
if you stop and think about it, right? So why it's wild is that if you stop and think about it,
Yeah.
it's like a cause and effect.
Yeah.
If then, like
Yeah.
if he was just cool to Jamie Foxx and wasn't being sarcastic all the time.
Yeah.
Then when the robbers would have robbed the place, right?
Yeah.
Because think about it, Jamie Foxx.
did,
If
yeah.
he let Jamie Foxx go a long time ago
Yeah.
and stopped fucking with him,
Yeah.
when the robbers would have robbed him, he would have been able to get away the way he did with the hell. You only got $16? Yeah, I only got $16.
Yeah, you're right. Jamie Foxx.
And Jamie Foxx was like, nah, because you kept me in here, I'm going to be petty.
Yeah,
And he was like, yo, they always got a safe. Which is like
that
a
is
super
funny.
hood thing to say.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
niggas always got a safe. That's just how the convenience stores work. They were like, okay. And then even in that moment, my man could have been like, no, I don't got a safe. Instead, he goes, damn, I got a safe because he's going to try to kill a white girl. And what does he do? Now I can break that $50 you got in your pocket.
Like a
you
dick.
still was being petty.
I would have did the same shit.
I mean, at that point, yeah, right.
At this
But
point, it's like,
Yeah.
you might
it's
as
just
well
like, my
fuck
man, like, if
If I'm going down, I'm going out.
It was the
petty.
way he said it, though.
the way he said it.
It
But if
was
you had
like,
let him go,
Yeah.
you would have got away. You would have lost $16.
They're bored,
Yeah.
man. They're in a
Yeah,
small
they're in a
day.
small
Got
day,
shit
yeah,
to do.
yeah.
well, that was another thing. Like, every scene was
Yeah.
with Jamie Foxx, every single
Yeah.
person in the town, even standing way back here, is staring, listening.
Yeah.
Right.
Because they were so bored.
They're bored.
And
They
they're
got
like,
nothing going
he's
on.
black, he's
Yeah.
exciting,
Yeah.
this is fun. Like, those three things, that's
Right,
it.
right.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's
Which,
that's
that was
good.
kind of interesting.
Yeah.
That was pretty funny. Yeah.
I like the old guy with Sage Wisdom. Everybody's dumb, but I don't hate anybody.
I didn't hate any.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I didn't either.
They're
Like, I
so
wasn't like,
dumb.
oh my god, I can't wait till
Yeah.
this film's over. I was like, this is just
I kind of
so.
was like that. Because it got to a point like, man, we got 30 minutes left.
Yeah.
That's
You
crazy.
did say
You
that.
did do that. You're
You said
like,
pause it. I want to see how much time is left.
how much time is
Yeah.
left?
Guys, they packed so much stupid into like the first hour. It's actually impressive.
Yeah,
A lot of
my boy
stupid.
Uni was already
Yeah.
done.
Yeah, I like.
Like I
wow,
said, the
this-
plot. There was no plot. It was
Yeah.
just like,
There's
where
no
are we?
plot.
What are we
It's
getting
just-
to? What
it's
are we
just
getting
not
to?
a good plot.
What's the point of this? You know,
There's
I mean,
always-
if the point was him getting back to his girl, like, it didn't have. That was the beginning and the end. That everything in between was nothing
Nope.
that had to do with that.
Nope.
So
'Cause everybody had their own shit.
Remember,
Yeah,
shit. That's
yeah.
right.
Had their own shit.
Had
Yeah.
their own shit. I mean, my favorite character on the low was Sonny. Her
Who's
man.
Sonny?
what?
Well, that's his name, Sonny, or her man, right?
Yes.
Well, her
He was a
ex-man
piece
now.
of shit. What?
The guy who had 2 minutes of screen time.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you
I don't
why.
even. Wait, I might need a shot. What?
Because as you remember,
Yeah.
at first,
I don't like this. What?
Nah, I'm not praising what he did. Okay? Folks, Sonny was a character, like when he said, had little screen time. However, they foreshadowed that he was on his way.
He foreshadowed a lot of
When
shit.
Sarah Paulson's character said, her name was Mary in the movie, she said, she told the cops, could you tell Sonny I'm going to be late for dinner? Which I'm assuming was supposed to be a code for, like, come save me.
Right.
Yeah.
But he didn't, nobody knows what happened. So,
Well,
like,
no, it wasn't Cole, because the old boy was like, Clue, tell Sonny what the fuck's going on.
no, well, yeah, but anyway. It was,
Let him get to the next
Yeah.
one. But I
I get what you're saying. He said, I thought it was like.
It was Cole for the guy who had a gun, but obviously Sonny knows, like, yo, my bitch is being held hostage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what happened. My chick being held hostage.
Yeah. What you want me to do?
Yeah, you want
So, homie finally pulls up. We finally see this mysterious Sonny character. He comes. He's like, yo, give me the horn. He gets on the megaphone. He's like, yo, babe, you all right? Did they hurt you? You good? You know, saying the things that you're supposed to say as a character.
He didn't
boyfriend.
sound as sweet as that, by the way.
Right,
You
right,
sound.
right.
I'm not joking. You sound
No.
way sweeter.
He was acting.
He was just like, "You okay?"
He was an actor being an actor, basically.
Yeah.
And she was just like, yeah, I'm good. He ain't hurt me, da-da-da. And then eventually she puts two and two together, and she was like, why you just getting here now, though?
Yeah.
That was it.
And he was like, what you talking about? Like, what you mean? I got here as quick as I could. She was like, nah, because I told that cop.
This is the second act.
Yeah, she was like, I told the cop, and the cop came right back. And he was like, yo, don't make this a big thing, like you wildin'. Like, that's basically how he acted.
Now this is a good hood film.
Yeah.
What you're doing right now is good.
He was like, don't make this a big thing, you wildin'.
That's what I'm interested in.
But that's why I say he's my
It's a
favorite.
good self-watch.
That's why I
Yeah.
said he was my favorite character, because she put the laundry out in the air.
Yeah.
Yeah, she really did.
But homie was like, fam, there's a man with a gun standing next to you threatening to kill you, and you mad at me? Like,
Nah, she's right. It did take him a long time. Your girl, you would go see your girl if she was caught.
100%.
And as soon as she got caught, she made out with the guy next to him.
Yeah,
I was
that's
like,
what I'm saying.
whoa.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
What I'm saying is, and you know, most people move with discretion. So
Yeah.
they would have waited till they got over this whole thing, and
Yeah.
then she would have got out. You know, they would have, like in
Yeah.
those movies, she would have had the blanket over her, sitting there, like giving the police report.
Right, he
no.
still like had the gun in
Yeah.
hand.
She had
She's
it in her
like,
hand, and she's like, yo, you was cheating on me with that news reporter lady. And the news reporter lady was like, oh shit. But I'm like, fam, at any point, the robber could have been like, if he was an incompetent robber, because a competent robber would have been like,
So
I don't
bad.
got time for this.
No.
Like,
Yeah.
both of y'all shut up.
Yeah.
Like, he would
There
have
was
just
none
kept
of
it a
that.
buck. And then she would have kissed him, and he was like, whoa, that was not part of the plans. Get the fuck back. Like, we'll discuss this later.
Oh, I'm letting
You hot
I'm
bitch.
letting hot Sarah Paulson kiss me. It's bad enough.
it's not
I mean,
about-
well, he
Yeah,
did.
professional,
He
yeah.
did. He did.
No. He let the kiss on, but what I'm
Yeah.
saying is he not gonna let it fuck up the plan if he was a
Yeah.
competent robber.
True.
You know that.
Yeah.
He would have stopped him and like, you trying to trick me. Get
Yeah.
your ass over there.
Yeah.
And then maybe later in the night, he
Yeah.
would have stole like beer from the convenience store, and he would have been like,
He should have been
been a
stopped
couple
a million
days.
times.
Yeah.
But also, like, Jamie, how many times did he have to get the fuck out of the situation? And then he would just be like, oh, okay, I'll come back now. And he
Yeah.
just, like, you know, like, it was.
well,
He wasn't
That's
good.
why, like, it was just like you were saying, you're like, well, how much longer? Because it was a lot of that repetitiveness. Like, all right.
This could have been an hour movie. They stretched an
Like,
hour and a half. Like, hey,
Yeah,
we gotta get a
try
full
to
on time,
thicken it a
baby.
bit, but there was no
Yeah.
thickening of the
with
plot.
Jamie
Can't
Foxx's
take it.
situation, not gonna lie, he was I'll give the writers this. He was thinking of clever ways to get out of the robbery. And then he
Here
did.
and there.
He did. He did. He had his moments. He had moments where he talked them down because he was like a wise talking. He was supposed to be the wise talker.
When he not let her get a ring, when he tried not to get her a ring, that was a good. That was a good.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
10% of stuff. Well, you're smart.
Yeah.
10%.
Yeah. He was like,
really
he was like, the ring's fake. And
Yeah.
then she was like, my ring ain't fake. And he looked at her like, fam, you made it
fine.
wild.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
wild.
yeah.
So he had moments like that.
Yeah.
And
Street
then-
smarts where it's like that.
Right, and he had moments where he was like saying shit where people were like
It would have been
distracted.
better if he wasn't
Right, like-
so stupid.
Right.
Yes,
And
right.
that's what they meant.
Like
yeah.
when his daddy
Yeah.
called.
Yeah.
So they had moments where he was like distracting them,
Yeah.
and then because they weren't as smart as him, apparently, he would be like, "Oh, all right, now's my time. So he would walk slowly. And then the first time, racism got in the way. He almost got shot.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. There's moments like that. And then there was another moment where he almost got away. And for some weird reason, this is the plot hole that still don't. This is the plot hole. I know we was gonna get to this, but I'm gonna throw a plot hole. I'm gonna give you one.
Yes, go.
Nobody understands why they were cooking a hot dog in a microwave.
No, someone wanted hot dogs.
Right, but the kid kept cooking it.
This was to just. Remember, the cop was coming in the first time. They're like, everybody do something normal. The girl put the hot dog in to be like, and then when he walked in, she goes, I didn't start it. So she starts it, and he's like, okay, everything's cool. She never shut it off. No. So it was like a thing of like.
The kid kept fucking.
But it was so ridiculous and silly. Like,
it became a Looney Tunes cartoon.
And then it popped.
Yeah.
Yeah, and is that when the kid got out maybe? Because we never saw when the kid got out.
There's no scene where the kid got out.
I didn't see it.
They forgot about the kid.
That could have been it.
We gotta write the kid back in.
Yeah.
We don't know when he made his elaborate escape.
Yeah.
But he was clearly the smartest person in the show.
He got out.
My man went home.
Yeah.
Ate some real food. Came back and was like,
he had enough time to do that.
Time to do all that.
Oh yeah. He probably came out. They still doing this shit.
My man got home and turned on the TV and was like, oh, they still there. Oh shit. Came back and was like, yo.
They might need my help. Puff Daddy might need help.
I like to think in my heart.
That poor kid.
I like to think in my heart because this is the funniest shit about this scene. He came back when Jamie Foxx, when they were trying to get money for the robber to get on a bus to Mexico, and the kid came with quarters as a callback because he was playing this whack ass video game with quarters, right?
Yeah, poor kid.
Now, what I like to think.
Stop saying that.
He had a whack video game to play. He don't see black people.
It was a cyborg ostrich. Nobody's playing a game about a cyborg ostrich. So
no,
anyway.
He was fine.
He was fine. The game was not.
No,
but I like to think at some point he escaped. We don't know when.
Yeah, he had to because he was outside,
and we're not going to rewatch it.
It's an unsolved mystery. Yeah. But in my heart of hearts, I think when he left the mall and bounced, and the cops was like, "Cool, you can leave." Like they probably saw him and was like, "Cool." When he left, there was a scene where the chief of the police, the sheriff, was a coach of a baseball team.
Yes.
For some weird reason, the deputy brings the baseball team to the crime scene.
Yeah. Because they made nationals.
They made nationals, right? I like to think in my heart that's how the kid came back to the scene. Like he went and watched the game and was like, "Yo, we lit, we won."
I like that a lot.
And came back and was like,
"I like that a lot."
That's actually how it happened. That's how it happened.
It's funny.
No, that's how it happened.
And the deputy was like, "Yo," he was like, "Yo, we going for pizzas?" The deputy was like, "We would, but I gotta go to the sip and zip because."
And then she's like, "Yo, I was just there. What the fuck?
I know how to get there."
That should have been a scene.
That was it. Yeah, that was really good.
That would have been fire.
That would have made the plot.
Yeah,
he just came back.
For me, that would have made the plot.
Yeah, that would have.
That right there.
Where you get these quarters from? You, I just bet on. I bet the team going to nationals.
Yeah,
and I won. I bet one quarter I got 20.
We are so good at this.
Yeah, that is literally
brother.
Amazing. That's hysterical.
Oh, damn.
Because was that
Listen, when the Ryan Strike is over, holler at us if you want to do a Held Up remake. We gonna make it shit better. But we seen what y'all did before.
Facts.
And you have something there.
Yeah.
Facts.
Also,
you just need another rewrite. You need 3 more rewrites.
Yeah.
Facts.
And in the comments, if people comment, please tell us how the kid did get out of the store. If you haven't seen it, because we are curious.
If you saw something,
I swear
we are curious, but we don't want to
rewatch it. There was no scene where that kid left that thing. You was like, oh shit.
If you saw something we ain't see, please.
Yeah. Maybe we're wrong.
We could rewind it.
I'm not gonna watch it.
Well, just knowing that part had happened.
Yeah.
You know, we could rewind it and then just go from there. You know what I'm saying? Like we can go like to 36 minutes in and all that, whatever.
Yeah.
So anyway, with that being said, have you ever heard of the phrase or the question rather? Whose man's is this?
Yes.
Okay, so
you've been here long enough.
Yeah, I know.
Been here long enough. I've been on Earth long enough. Everybody better know what that means.
Yeah, you'd be surprised. Never heard that one before. You'd be surprised. Yeah, I like that. I like that answer.
You'd be
surprised.
Yeah.
So, with that being said,
okay, here we go.
Who is a character in the film that you would look at and say, whose man's or woman's is this?
I would definitely say, because let me think about it a little bit. I'm going to say the not the chief of police, but like the dumb guy that was like his sidekick.
Beaumont?
Yeah.
No, Clute.
Gary Owen.
Beaumont was the first cop that went in. Clute was the dumbass.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I like the dumbass. The one that every time they're like...
The trigger happy dumbass.
Yeah, he was like, doo, doo, doo.
The one that shot Jamie Foxx.
He couldn't pick a gun out of his pocket. And he was like one of the first policemen.
Yeah.
He was like, "Woo, woo, woo." And he was just a goofy, weird dude. But you know he's getting fucked because he lives in that small town.
Yeah,
and he's like a tall white dude with some muscles. So I want to know who is his woman's.
Yeah, okay.
That's what I want to know.
I don't want to know, but
I wanna know.
that you want to know.
I want to know. At first, I thought it was Sarah Paulson because, when they introduced, I was like, maybe that's Sonny. Maybe that's the guy.
Oh, she in her nerd era, she could do better than that.
I mean, they kind of had the same energy. Please.
She's a little bit smarter than that.
We know she is now that it ended.
No, but even they set it up with the condoms. Why she had so much condoms that fell out in the first act.
Oh, yeah,
then they brought it back like, I bought these condoms because I know you out here doing me dirt.
Yeah. See, there's so many little things like that right there where you're going, what the fuck?
That's what's frustrating.
And it doesn't
like,
really...
There was a writer finding out competent.
The crate.
Yeah,
the
crate. Oh, yeah.
The crate that, they were all bringing in, the guys that robbed the place. It was like a very important special crate. We thought it was drugs.
Yeah.
Obviously.
No.
It was a dead guy.
It was a
dead father.
He was trying to get back to Mexico. It was very sad.
It wasn't sad. It was fucking weird.
No, it was that too.
Yeah.
It was that too.
And it was just like a lot of little things that you're just like, can you make this a whole? You know?
So you're saying that whose man's is this? You saying you would say it to, just make sure I'm right. Who you saying?
Beaumont.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the guy.
Okay.
Clute's a dumbass.
Yeah, who?
Okay.
Clute.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Beaumont's like...
What's his name?
Clute. It's Clute.
So Clute. Okay. I got you.
Oh gosh. Okay.
No. You good? We just want.
No, I thought you were finding out. I'm like.
No, I do because I got a distinction between these two white guys.
Yeah. They were very similar.
When it's the not
The
good
big
movies,
white teeth that were like they were very. It was very like
inbred.
white people hick heavy, which I'm used to. I've grown up with it. You know, not really, but it was like kind of, but like it was dramatized in a way that I liked and appreciated. I was like, yeah, we are dumb. I love that, but it was like it was sillier, you know. It was like it was fun. It was fun. The gay cowboys, you know, they were gay.
Okay, I'll take it.
They were gay. What were 7 guys in cowboy hats and tight jeans doing in the convenience store, hopping in the back of the pickup?
They had a cowboy show in Vegas. They were
no.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah. And they didn't fuck her. And they didn't fuck Nia. They didn't gangbang her, so they are gay. Because this random hot chick jumps, they're gonna gangbang her. That's it. That's the only way.
I mean...
Am I right or wrong? They listened to her cry. They were gay. They were actually gay.
Sure.
Yeah, they were. Everything points to gay.
Okay.
Maybe.
Sure.
Yes.
I guess.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. What were they doing in the backseat with this? Just crying. They're just listening. It's a gay man. That's a gay best friend.
I like to believe that they just realized that she wasn't down to really hook up.
They would have killed her.
Maybe.
They would have just murdered her.
I like to believe maybe they just weren't
I'm
dead.
being serious.
No, I know. I hear you. I'm just saying, like...
They would have just dealt with it?
We was just trying to find a light to tunnel that situation.
You're not trying to let us find it like, nah. We
like to think that they just wasn't interested.
Yeah. I'm talking facts. I'm trying to be truthful. I'm just trying to be honest and realistic.
You are right. We're not saying you're wrong. We're just trying to spin it.
Gangbanged or gay?
You keep.
You see, that's how we trying to spin it.
Yeah, like you act like those are the only 2 options.
Yeah, that's how we.
They are. I'm a woman. I know.
Okay, all right. You got it.
Fine.
Okay, so
when hood gets real.
Uni, who's your man?
The goddamn sheriff / baseball coach.
You want to see? You want to know who that is?
Oh my God, huh?
No.
His woman's.
Wait, what?
I thought we were still talking about that.
No. So I get your answer, and then we get his answer. Yeah.
Gotcha.
It's all good. It's all
The
good.
baseball coach / fucking sheriff of the town. He's just really bad at
He was
his
a
job.
terrible cop.
Terrible.
Yo, Ice-T, I take back what I said on the last episode. We said that your character in New Jack City was the worst cop. And then this man
shit.
said, I'm about to prove you wrong.
Yeah.
Thousandfold.
Thousandfold.
Like, Ice-T's a New York City cop. Sir, you have no
worst
excuses.
cop with the
There's
worst
300 people in your town. You should be way better at this
the
job.
worst
Yeah.
cop with the worst police force.
The force.
Your deputy brung, your deputy brought a bunch of kids to a crime scene
Brother kid,
Naked
with
kids.
a bunch of active shooters.
you try to smoke them out with a skunk, like while we're in a fucking Looney Tunes
Yeah, that
world.
was a stupid plan.
Stupid plan. You brought in SWAT. in a
Naked.
small
They have to
town.
get naked.
Yeah.
That was a stupid
Your
plan.
man's had to get naked.
That plan.
I think we should have smoked before this. That might have
I
helped.
did.
Oh.
He said, I did.
Did it help?
No.
Oh, you couldn't wait to get through it.
Yeah, he was ready to get the
like
episode
that.
started. He was like, start setting up the
Yeah.
camera.
It was all so much stuff. It was like everything, any
was a
information
lot.
I'm retaining is leaking because it's too much.
It was a lot.
Every time something new happens, there's something else replacing what just happened.
And
So
you're
Yes,
waiting for that
yes,
thing to be
yeah.
resolved, and it never does.
never does.
Never
And then when it does, it's stupid, and you're like,
It's
wait,
stupid,
what?
and it's 30 minutes later. I
Yeah.
don't care anymore.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Except for maybe the hot white chick. Well, I'm blanking on her name.
Sarah Paulson?
Yeah, Sarah Paulson. Unless her involved, at least
Yeah.
I get to look at her.
Yeah.
Ooh, you got the hots for her.
She,
Yeah, she-
Guys, Google her
Yeah.
role from Act 1 to Act 3 is a different person.
Yeah,
Like, they know what they're doing.
It is kind of
her hair was
like-
different in the beginning.
Yeah,
She
like-
had glasses. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
and
obscene.
It is
Like,
insane,
it's
yeah.
obscene.
by the
It is
end of
insane.
the movie, she done lost her glasses.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
she got contacts,
Yeah.
or her eyes are just that.
Her hair's
She's like, bye,
Done.
bye Jamie Foxx.
Yeah.
A
Word.
kiss on the cheek. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, what
Shorty
the?
got-
You don't even know him. What?
I don't even know him.
What
Shorty
happened?
went in the pool, and next thing
You were
know,
scared the
Yeah.
whole time.
Yep. All of a sudden, that's our man. That's our best friend
Yeah.
now.
Call us.
She's not walking with a
She had
limp.
a-
She's not a hunchback.
Word. She had a dude with the gun
Yeah.
who was putting guns in her face, and by the end of the movie, they in love.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
wild.
yeah.
That was wild. That was
Walked
wild.
in and cracked her heel.
Yeah.
Ugh.
You didn't even try. Start off kind of hot. You start off hot. That's all.
That's a crazy
Just
rebound.
start hot.
That's
Yeah.
a crazy rebound.
Yeah.
What if you get to
Crazy rebound.
It is, because when
Yeah.
you get to Mexico, and then y'all bury his father, and then he's like, so, just like, what do we do now?
They fucking. She was already done with old
No,
boy.
he gonna get the hot, get that one time, and then after that first day, she's gonna be like, so what do you do for work? He's gonna be like, did you not see what I've been
She's
doing
not
for
going
the
back to
past week?
Hicksville.
Nah.
You know that.
No, but he's gonna
She's
look.
going
But that's
on.
how the dude's gonna look at her like,
She'll be
Yeah.
damn, I robbed banks.
Yeah.
And if you gonna rob it with me, unless this is how we getting this money, I'm not working at a convenience store
Yeah.
because I just robbed convenience stores. Like this is not gonna work.
She came from town with 300 people.
Maybe she'll just
fine.
she'll make him better and just like start making like plans. She'll take over and just be like the voice of reason. She's like, no, babe, let me drive. Let me figure this out. Like, give me all the money. I'm gonna figure it out. That's actually probably what happens. Like, and he's like, oh yeah, because he's in love with her.
Yeah.
And she turns hot in
Yeah.
10 seconds.
10 seconds.
So that I could see.
I'm
She
so
just kind
mad
of
at
takes
you.
over.
Oh, never mind.
Yep. I'll kill you.
I'll kill you.
I'll kill you.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Nah, I agree because that's why I am placing the entire town
Yeah.
as the Who's man.
That's usually my answer, but
Yeah.
that's just a lazy answer.
It was a lazy
so
answer, but this
I
one
picked to leave
deserves
it
it.
to
My
them.
friend.
Oh no.
Yeah.
We don't normally like to say a whole
Yeah.
population of people in a movie.
I did.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
we gotta like,
It's bad.
with the exception of
The little kid.
shit, probably, but
No, I would say the kid that robbed.
the old lady.
The old lady.
Old lady and her man.
Yeah, they smart.
And the kid that robbed him.
I want to believe they moved
Yeah.
there from somewhere else.
Yeah, right. And you're right. The kid that robbed Jamie Foxx's car in the beginning.
Yeah.
Because he just got karma, but that wasn't.
And a Mexican dude at the very beginning had the good sense to bounce.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
He found the bullshit coming.
Right.
It's like, oh,
And that girl
yeah.
was pretty hot
Yeah,
with
she was
him.
pretty
She was
hot.
dumb as fuck.
And he knew to only speak Spanish to people he wanted to. I mean, only speak English to people he fucked with.
He
Yeah,
knew
yeah,
what was
yeah,
going
yeah,
down.
yeah.
I'm out.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm out. I already
That was
seen-
pretty good, yeah.
I know what that
She's
means.
like, we can't leave.
Yeah.
Leave him. I'm like,
Yeah,
oh,
so-
he's got some balls. Okay.
Yeah, the whole town
Yeah.
is just
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
worst
The
type
worst.
of town, full of hicks and all types of stuff.
You know, it'd
They-
be great as a play.
Yeah.
You know, like all the characters
yeah,
really get it, but like
I can't even say hit.
they never got
Hits is harder
developed.
than this.
You know,
No.
You know?
They're cartoon characters.
Yeah.
Yes,
They were
it
cartoon
was like a
characters.
cartoon.
Because there ain't no way
That's
in the
what it
world,
was.
like we only said, ain't no way in
When
the
I
world.
saw him with the skunk, I'm
they
like,
throwing
that's a
a
cartoon
skunk
character,
in
yeah.
Yes!
in the air
That's a
vent.
Wile E.
That's
Coyote.
a
That's Wile E.
cartoon.
Coyote's first
Yeah.
plan.
That's
What was their
cartoon.
fourth plan?
That's
Yeah,
cartoon.
and that's what's so weird because
It is a cartoon.
yes.
Yes.
The only reason the skunk shot off the smell was because the SWAT team went in the vents.
Yeah.
And they were never warned by these dumb cops.
Yeah,
Oh
we
yeah,
put a
my
skunk
fault. We
in
put a
there.
skunk in there, so
Yeah.
be careful. And the skunk got scared because that's what animals. That's what everybody do.
Yeah, it's not trained.
It wasn't trained.
Yeah.
They were like, yo, you see the SWAT, do not hit that.
They thought, yo, spray the Mexican dude.
Yeah,
Skunk
spray the
doesn't know what a
Mexican
Mexican
dude.
is. It's
Don't.
bullet.
So he
Ass
goes
up,
down,
ass up.
and the skunk was like, "Oh shit!" And they all freaked out. And then these dumbass SWATs went from freaking out to freaking out and shooting the guns
Yeah.
at the same time. I can understand if the smell hits you, you're like, "Oh, that smell is wild."
I mean, the smell is wild as a skunk.
I know, but to start just
Yeah.
letting the shots off. It's like the skunk shot you with the smell. That would like smell
Yes.
bullets.
No, like,
Yes.
No, I get it. I get it.
skin and shit.
I
That's
get
what
it.
fucked
but-
you up, yeah.
Yeah,
Just gonna
but
let the-
not enough to fucking boom, 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 boom.
I don't know what it's like to be shot,
Trigger
that
happy.
sense, but
Yeah.
to be trigger happy enough that you're like,
Yeah.
whoa. So I'm like, the whole town,
Incompetent.
in
You
their
know,
mind. You got a news.
It's true. They're
you know what I'm saying?
cartoons.
You got
The
news
whole town.
reporters.
Yeah.
News
Yeah.
reporters was like, yo, I heard Mike Tyson is
Yeah,
that the
they
thing
got
because somebody
veiled.
said Mike
Yeah.
Tyson
Yeah.
and
No, it
nobody
said
thought
Mike.
to, yeah,
Michael.
No, he said Michael.
Right.
Michael Dawson.
He said Michael Dawson.
Oh.
The cop
like
kept saying
Tyson.
Tyson.
He must be a
And he said,
celebrity.
and
I missed the Dawson part. That's
yeah,
why.
he said
Okay,
Dawson, and
that's
then
where I
he
got
said-
confused. Yeah.
He said, "Oh, you Mike Tyson?" And then everyone was like, "Are you sure it's Mike Tyson?"
So silly.
And then that's when he imitated the voice to like be sarcastic, and they
Yeah.
were like, "Oh." So the cop just kept saying that as like a friendly joke.
Yeah.
Because even at the end, he was like, "See you around, Tyson."
Yeah.
But the news reporters nobody thought to call.
Truly thought
the
it was Mike
publicist of
Tyson.
Mike Tyson. Go,
No.
yo, is Mike Tyson over here? And they would have been like, "Sir."
It's a Looney Tunes.
I'm sitting right next to Mr. Tyson, and the one thing that got me the most mad, this was
The
a
most?
town.
I would need to know this.
It's not a super serious thing, but for me, I took it personal.
Okay.
This was a town. I don't believe it was a racist town.
Okay.
It was probably hints.
West Pittston.
It was
Yeah.
hints.
Yeah.
Okay? But I don't believe it was a super racist town. But
Yeah.
it was hints.
Okay.
They gave Jamie Foxx weird looks every time he pulled up.
Yeah.
They was kind of cool with the Mexican people, but they probably had thoughts about what they were doing.
Hilarious.
It was just a lot of different shit.
Yeah, that
you know
makes
what I'm
sense.
saying?
That makes
A lot
sense.
of different shit. However, you gonna tell me that in this
God.
film that in this town full of 300 people or whatever, a town that couldn't even tell Puff Daddy and Mike Tyson apart from this random black dude, that when this black dude decided to start singing a song from the 70s, a black song from Earth, Wind, and Fire's
Oh, this
Reasons,
scene? Yeah.
every white person there knew the words. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
Don't do
that's
that.
true.
They
Yeah.
all knew the words?
Yeah.
That was
No
got
way.
weird.
I
But
didn't
like
think
when he
about
played
that, yeah.
harmonica, because he would know that song.
He would know that song.
would know that
Right.
song.
He's
He
an
also,
old man.
Yeah,
he's
you're
also the only person in town not a total dumbass.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
he,
He's just petty.
and he openly said, "I know a lot of songs.
Yeah.
I just like
I
the
like
one
the
I'm
one,
playing."
right.
So I was like, that makes sense because
No,
now
but
when he
that's
starts singing the
interesting. I didn't
melody,
think about
you
that.
get it.
Yeah.
But everybody in the town randomly like the reasons that we're, and I was like, nah, fam,
Yeah.
fam.
In
Yeah.
their defense, this came out in 2000. That song, they probably heard a song on radio. They probably think it's a white dude that sang it.
There ain't no way you think it's a white dude. There's no way.
I believe these
Stop
people would.
it.
No
These
way.
people would.
I mean, that's
came-
a good point. That's an interesting
We came
point.
from a world where we as black folk heard like Bobby Caldwell,
But
John
they would have
Green was
bought
like,
the album
oh, snap.
cover, and they would have seen.
Exactly.
They would've-
Somebody would've
Yeah,
bought the
yeah,
songs.
yeah,
you're right.
And when they saw three black dudes like this,
Yeah,
is
yeah,
shit,
yeah,
like,
yeah,
yo,
yeah.
hold on.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, the problem
What's
is
the return policy on this?
Excuse me, this is not the right
not the
one.
right one.
they're too close to Vegas to be that.
No, it's a guy who
dumb.
sings like this.
Earth, Wind, and Fire was a
Yeah.
bunch of scientists. This is not what I come.
Yeah.
They would have
man.
returned that
Listen.
shit. Fuck out of here.
Yeah,
Maybe
that's
the
a good
old dude
point.
was trying to suppress them. That's why he shot up in the
I
air.
would like to believe maybe he the one that told him the song. I also like to believe the sheriff maybe was mad and was like, "Oh fuck that song."
Yeah.
One of
Yo,
the-
but
no,
even
definitely.
still, the town was cool. Clearly, like you said, with black people, Mexican, whatever.
Yeah, right.
They were cool. They didn't want to kill them. That's why you're like, they're not totally racist. They're a little bit racist.
Right.
A little bit.
So if they did hear that song, you're right. They would have liked it because they were like, oh, he's black, but yeah, I like the song. It's a good song. It's a good white-ish song. White-ish.
White-ish.
So they would have liked it, and they would have known it. I agree with you.
Yeah, that's
they would have
all I'm
known
saying.
it.
That's
They would have
all
known
I'm
it.
saying.
Hey,
That's
man,
all I'm
listen.
saying.
That's a good point, though. I didn't think about that.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, make it make sense sometimes.
I already checked
Make it
out
make
before we got
sense.
there. You waited for that long, like I
Just
just
make
Because it just hit my mind when I was
sense.
talking. Because originally my runner-up was, the main robber is his henchman.
Oh God.
Yeah, he was good. He
I had
was
to look
good.
him up because one of them was Rosalind Sanchez and the other one was
Yeah.
Diego Fuentes.
Yeah.
It was Sal and Trina.
Yeah.
So Sal and Trina left this man
Trina
at
was
the
her
convenience store. Yeah, that was her name. They left Rodrigo at the
Interesting.
convenience store, and he had to keep holding up the convenience store because he ain't had no else to do. Because
That's the plot of the movie.
That was the plot of the movie. And if
Held up.
if he didn't, so now everybody's held up for different reasons. He's held up because his people's leave him. I was gonna say that too because one, they knew what was in that crate. They knew. And they just kind of left my man.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Yeah,
Wow.
they left him. It was like, fuck you and your
Jesus, that's
fucking
good.
crate.
Actually, now there's a deeper, sad level.
Because they was like, the
That's
crate,
all
the crate.
sad.
Yeah.
Damn.
They just left.
Oh, shit.
Right? Now,
Fuck you dead
mind
father.
you, they also had a mission to go to Mexico with him.
Right.
To, like, do whatever with the
Yeah.
crate. So what did these motherfuckers do? Get on a flight to Chicago and rob the plane? Hijack the plane? That's how the movie ended, y'all.
Yeah, that's a terrible ending.
Yeah, that was
Come
bad.
on.
That's on the TSA. Like, there's no
Yeah.
way.
bad,
There's no
yeah.
Come
way.
on.
How did they get on this plane? And one girl had a shotgun. How the fuck they get on the plane?
In this universe.
That she did not know how to use.
That she didn't even know how to use.
You can tell by the way she handled it.
Come on, fam. So that's why I was like, I was gonna say them, but I was like, this town is a lot dumber than them. Because at least they knew how to get the fuck out of town. But jeez, this movie was a lot, folks. It's a lot. We're not gonna spend
Literally
too much
a
time
lot.
on it.
Yeah.
Literally a lot.
Because once we end this episode, we still gonna try to solve the mystery of how this
Got out
little
the
kid
store.
escaped the store and came back like nothing was wrong. Nothing was wrong. Also, the only other logical explanation I have to that is maybe the kid never left.
That's what I
No,
thought.
bro. He came from behind them niggas. How did he never left?
Because probably.
What if he went around back?
That's what I was about to say. What if he just ran around?
Oh, I don't
to
think he like
safety?
went back in town. I think he just left.
What if he, like, found
left
the
fucking
escape?
building.
No, that's what.
Yeah.
No, that's what I'm
He left the
saying.
damn building.
And then he
left
got
the
out and he's like,
building,
why
but
didn't
ran
you
to
guys
the
just
cop.
come back with me?
Yeah.
You know?
He probably did that. Any little kid and ran to the cop.
Yeah.
But then when they was talking about money, he felt bad because he was like, I was in there with them. I seen what happened. Like, here the money. But it still raises that mystery because when she was in the pool doing the little sexy moves, he was not there.
Dude,
No, he wasn't.
left after the shootout.
Yeah, he
I
was
said
done.
he shot the shit
Yeah.
up.
He probably kept
Yeah,
ducking it.
he was
And we
out
don't
of
see him
the
again
movie.
until he at the very end. I'm like, what
That's
the
why I
fuck?
said it's such an unsolved mystery
Yeah.
because they were all sitting there, all
Yeah.
the grown men, like, yo, she getting sexy.
Yeah.
This little kid was
Probably
not
would have
like,
been
what's
funny
going
if the
on?
kid was there.
Yeah, and they put their hands over it. Like, nobody was there to do none of that. 'cause he was
See,
there
that's what
already.
you guys are missing us for this film.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
we
yeah.
really would have upped it.
Yeah, it was weird.
You know, we
y'all.
forgot to
Y'all
talk
could've
about,
got the
too,
kid back.
the
What's
guy
up?
that
Bring it
was reading the newspaper the whole time.
Oh,
The
yeah.
dude in the
Oh,
back.
now
We
he was a
forgot
good
about him.
character, though.
He was a good character.
If he had a
He was
gun,
good.
this movie would have been done in
Yeah,
5
yeah.
minutes.
Well, that's the thing. Like, he kind of...
He knew what
He's
to
like,
do.
I'm not going to get involved. I'm not going to interrupt. But I'm just going to help people out a little bit. And I'm super smart. Over here, I'm in the quiet over here.
This man was reading his magazine
Yeah,
and
he
all
wanted
looking
to-
up.
Yeah, but he would say, he's like, you just got, that's remember when
Like, he
Jamie
knew
got
the
hit?
stuff.
And
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
like, you got to, like, do this and this for the wound, blah, blah, blah. Like, he would just say little things to be done. He wouldn't help at all, but he
No.
would be, like, helpful. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
Yeah.
and I liked how he, like, drove the bus at the end, too. That was
Yeah.
kind of fun. I
Yo.
was like, who's driving this bus? Oh, it's
You
him.
can do anything.
So silly.
Shout out to the writers for
You are the rising.
For what?
for this right here.
That's a good
When
question.
you gonna laugh? You gonna laugh? You already laughing. But shout out to the writers for writing in a scene where Jamie Foxx was evading gunfire.
Yes.
Yo.
Took a Dorito straight to the
I hated
face.
that so
But
much.
the Dorito was lodged into like his cheek.
Like a piece of glass.
Like a piece of glass. So they did a bait
I
and
thought
switch.
that was great.
Yeah, they did a bait and switch to make you think he really had glass. And you were like, oh shit, that's wild. And then he's like, you feeling bad? And then they pull it out and they're like, it's a Dorito. And they're like, what flavor? He's like, it's Cool Ranch.
That was actually funny. That part was funny.
Because then he tells the kid, like, yo, sometimes, warriors get wounded. And he's like, some warrior you are. But then I stopped and I was like, but wait, time out. None of y'all have don't even have the fucking audacity. Because I ain't going to lie. If I took a Dorito and it gets lodged in my face, I ain't going to cry, but I'm definitely going to be in some pain. Like, don't do that.
No, he was acting like he was dying. And see, that's the thing. That's what I was missing from the whole movie. I loved that part. And I think if the whole movie was like that, it'd be 1,000 times funny. It'd be like Dumb and Dumber, where it's so ridiculous, and so silly, but so smart. Like, we saw the Doritos the whole time. Everybody's eating them. It's kind of funny.
Dumb and Dumber, everybody isn't dumb. That's why it works.
I know.
Those just two guys.
I know.
This movie's the opposite. No,
I know, but even just funny instances like that. Like, it needed more of that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It didn't have enough silliness that was actually funny.
Yeah.
Like,
didn't.
It was just silliness.
It was just...
Sorry.
Nah, you good.
I just figured it out. I think that's what I was missing from it.
Nah, you good.
Yeah.
That was well said.
That's what I was missing.
Speaking of well said, we're gonna end with this. So we're, as you see right now, we're in a world of nostalgia. We're in a world of remakes and reboots and stuff like that. Time skip sequels, all that stuff. So there's a two-part question. One, would you want to see this be remade, or would you want to see it be like rebooted, or would you want to see like just like a time skip sequel? Would you want to see one of those three things happen?
No.
No, neither. Oh, okay.
You know what?
I say no, but no. If I had to choose, I'd probably say rebooted.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there anybody that you feel would like be good to take Jamie Foxx's role? Do you think Jamie Foxx should just do it again?
No.
He said no.
He earned it not to do this. Make Kevin.
I'm not gonna lie. Nah, this is a job for DC Young Fly.
Oh, that would be great.
This is a job for
That's
DC.
great. That's great. And then we also have to put Danny McBride as like the cop.
That's fine.
Ooh,
yes.
I like that.
Yes. Or like the store owner.
That's fine.
You know,
okay,
like
one of the two. Right.
What a great like contrast.
Yeah,
Wouldn't that be fun?
Who would be the hot white girl?
Oh, so
Me.
it wouldn't be a Sarah Paulson this time. You're right. So we looking at like a girl that
just straight up Kim Kardashian.
I don't know.
She doesn't have to act.
She gotta be like
she just has
to late 20s basically, right?
That, and she needs to be white as bread.
Yeah.
So white.
Oh, Sydney Sweeney.
Oh
That's
shit.
too hot.
But you
No, you can lower her hot.
Oh, okay.
Yes, you can
Put some big
put on glasses and you put the shirt up. That's all you do.
Fuck her hair up a little
Yes.
bit.
Okay.
You can make anybody look at Charlize Theron in Monster. I mean, you can make any bitch look
That's
ugly.
that girl that looks like Margot Robbie, but she's not Margot Robbie. She's a British girl. Emma McKay.
Oh shit.
She would be good for that too.
Yeah.
Is that the girl that's in Game of Thrones? Emma McKay.
I don't know if she's in Game of Thrones, but I know she's on this British show called Sex Education. But she's in the
I
Barbie
know
movie
you're talking
too.
about.
But she looks like
I know you're
it's
talking
crazy
about.
how much she looks.
I don't like her.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Sydney Sweeney it is, folks. There we go.
Have the nigga playing Blue Beetle, make him the robber.
Ooh,
But not as stupid.
he's such a nice guy.
He is. That's why you gotta show his range.
I don't know him personally. I
Beetle.
just
It's a superhero character.
Yeah. I don't know his government name
I'll look it up
because I don't want to butcher it. But every show I watch,
Wasn't he in Cobra Kai?
Yeah. That's what I'm about to say. Every show I watch, he doesn't play a bad
okay.
person. He plays such a nice guy.
This guy isn't that bad.
No, I know.
Nice
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, it
that does kind of work. You're right.
He's
That
too
does
stupid
kind
to
of
be
work.
bad. I was not praying about him at all.
Yeah.
He's really on a bad guy.
You're right.
Ain't it? She's a villain.
We would have to make this like 5 years ago and have Betty White as the old lady.
Yeah.
God, that would be good.
Oh, you saying go back in time?
We gotta get a new old lady.
Yeah, she's dead.
Okay.
Yeah, 5 years
Yeah, you
ago.
gotta get it. Yeah.
Nah, make Judi M. Dench do it. He's coming in. Just shit on us real quick. Don't even change your accent.
Lady Judy. She got an Oscar in the chamber. She ain't gonna come
It's
out.
okay.
Sure.
All right.
This was Jamie pre-Oscar. This was Sarah pre-Emmy or whatever.
This was a horrible movie.
You can write a better write a better script.
But it could be. I think it has potential.
Yeah.
Honestly, I bet the way we're talking about it, if nobody's seen it, they'd be like, "This sounds kind of good." You know, like all the scenes we said, like
folks.
it's not.
We're writing it up.
You
better.
will be
You know what?
disappointed.
I'm gonna take it one further because we usually say remake We usually say reboot.
Don't say
sequel series.
Yeah.
TV series.
No, absolutely
Guys,
not.
this has been a good
Okay,
episode.
we gotta go.
Mark, you can find
What are you pushing this to?
Jamie's character talks the two Spanish people down, says I got a better idea, gets them involved in the robbing game, you know what I'm saying? Then they meet up with Rodrigo, then Sarah Paulson's character comes
Absolutely
out of nowhere,
not.
bang, bang, bang. Shit gonna work. And then they not even really the robbers. It's a new generation run by the same little kid who was nice enough to get out of the shit without nobody knowing. You feel me?
I don't. But
Nope.
Shit would be
Absolutely
lit.
not.
Green lit.
Nope.
No.
So anyway,
It'll make $3 million.
Yeah, it would.
shit. That's better than nothing.
No,
Not for a $10 million
No, we
one.
spending $8 million.
You know they
It's worse than nothing.
You know they gonna give $8 million again. They gonna be
Yeah.
like, we're gonna give you $1 million, and when they make the 3, they gonna be like,
We're gonna give you
shit, that's all right.
$100.
I ain't mad at it. They gonna be like, I ain't mad at it, but we canceling the show after this. At least we made our
We'll
money
give you
back
$100 and free meals.
and then some. You feel me?
Tax write-off.
So-
cocaine.
Candace, I want to thank you for coming through,
Thank
watching this
you.
movie with us.
Oh, you guys are the
Also,
best.
she got us some gifts, so you can tell them what it is.
I want to get sponsored by Twisted Tea. Make it happen, Twisted Tea. Who else is your fucking face? It should be me. I'm white trash. Put me on your can. Immediately.
That's the advertisement. You know what?
Immediately
Listen,
put me on there.
Bud Light had an unfortunate twisted
Yo,
tea. This might be it. Fuck
I'm not
it.
gonna
Why not?
lie. That shit was so funny.
Yeah.
It was moving. I was like, yo, they might listen to this and fuck all of
That
us.
felt
And
really
she
good
goes,
too.
white trash.
Just put it
I said,
on there.
yo,
We'll
Yeah.
tag them. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Nah, white trash. And then
And douchebag, like I'm a douchebag too. It's like,
motherfuckers-
it works.
they would have watched this and been like, oh, nah.
Irish, Polish.
Listen, when I smack
Black
anybody
from the
with a
waist
can-
down.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, it really do taste like the rock
Yeah,
pop.
it tastes
That's what
like.
I said.
Yeah.
Red, white, and blue. You get it all.
Interesting. I
Yep.
like that, fam. I appreciate the gift.
See?
We don't usually get a lot of gifts. Like I said, we got
Aw.
people that made us food and stuff, but
Yeah.
to get a gift,
Oh God.
That
Sorry.
was years ago.
No,
Don't
no.
worry about it.
that's fine.
I-
It's
nah.
pre-COVID.
You
Ain't
wouldn't
nobody
want it.
making us
Yeah,
dinner
no,
now.
like.
Ain't nobody
that
making
was
us dinner
so
now.
pretty,
They gonna be like,
yeah.
you better come in with your food.
Yeah.
Nah, that's
Eat
fair.
that shit before
Oh, that
you
was
walk in my house.
COVID?
It was pre-COVID.
We were
Pre-COVID.
bored.
It worked. It might
It
have
worked.
They
Yeah,
might have
yeah, yeah. Anyway,
All right. Thank
obviously,
you.
like us, you're an entertainer.
Yes.
You can let these people know where to find you if you want on social media and stuff like that.
Yes. You can find me on every corner of the street in Brooklyn doing stand-up comedy.
Wait, where's she going?
My Instagram is Candice_B_real. Like, can this be real? Did you guys ever get that?
Yeah.
Can this be real? Can this be
Yeah,
real?
I got it.
Can this be real? Can this be
Oh.
real? Yeah, I know. It's good. It's good. I thought
Nah, I
it
ain't gonna
myself.
lie. I just followed
It's
her and then I
really
was
good.
there. I just thought it was like,
Everybody's like, yeah, can this be real? Can this
I
be
like that.
real? It's like
I
a
like that.
magical,
I like
mystical thing.
I like
And yeah, that's pretty much
Huh.
it. Yeah. You could call me 570-2.
Don't do
Just
that.
kidding.
Yeah, don't do that.
I will eventually. I'll get that desperate.
Somebody else died. Somebody.
so I go like,
Thirsty ass gonna be calling you.
she said the
like,
rest.
What's up?
What happened? She said the rest.
They try all the numbers.
I know, right? There it is.
It's
Oh,
taken
okay.
me 13 years.
Who's this? Mike Golson? Yeah, now we appreciate
And I just want to say you're hotter than Sarah Paulson.
They gonna be like, whoa. So anyway,
Thank you guys.
nah, thank you. Do you
Thank
feel
you.
like
Awesome.
you're gonna watch more hood films after this? You gonna try
Absolutely
to
not.
search?
No, I will
Okay.
never. Again.
I respect the honesty. Ain't
Absolutely
nothing
not.
wrong
I'd
with it.
rather watch Sister Wives.
Oh, all right. That was a.
Reality TV. I like
I
it.
know what it is.
Yeah.
There we go. That's how we said. That's how we said.
I'd
Ooh.
paint dry.
Yeah. But,
It's
okay.
pretty bad. That's a bad
Either way,
yeah.
it's a bad thing. So, as usual, you can follow me and Uni at all, on social media, on Instagram and TikTok. Welcome to my Hood Film Podcast. On Twitter, now known as X.
Don't. I'm dead naming that app.
Ooh,
So
dead
text
naming.
us.
That shit is
Welcome to Hood Films. WELCOM. The number 2 Hood Film. You catch us on there as well as YouTube. Turn Up More Productions, or you can look for Welcome to My Hood Film Podcast, so you can see clips of the show. You can find out when the next episodes are airing, the next guests, such as Candice and others, and so much more. So we got held up in the books but we would be held up. I try to make a pun, but this movie's
I
so
fucking
bad.
gave them vodka. That's what happened.
Yeah, this movie's so
This is
bad.
my fault. This is
The
my
pun
fault.
doesn't work. No, it's not the vodka. What I was trying to say, let's just say this: we would be remiss without sending our thoughts and prayers to Jamie Foxx.
Oh yeah.
He's okay now.
Yeah, he's back. He's all right.
He's all right right now.
So we basically did this episode in
Aww.
honor of
That's
Jamie
nice.
Foxx.
We were in a Jamie Foxx mood. His
Yeah.
all this shit just came out as actually good.
Yeah, they cloned Tyrone. That's a better movie.
I just rewatched On the Way Home. They fixed his
good.
electro. He fired that.
Right. So
Thank
definitely, we're just glad he's okay.
Yeah.
But, rest in peace to Angus Cloud, aka Fezco from Euphoria. Rest in peace to Pee Wee Herman.
Yeah.
Everybody else who lost somebody, we praying for you. That's how we're gonna cap it there. But we just glad for Jamie Foxx. But rest in peace and prayers to everybody, courtesy of your boy Marvin Lattimore,
Louis Francis,
And Candyce Musinski.
That's right. This is Welcome to My Hood Films, and we are off this.
Woo!
Peace.